Hear ye, the time has arrived. The deck of duels. Right, this is the deck I'm going to go with. I just put Death's Angel back in for lols. It's got the insta-kill rune, inspired by my man Bilko. Hello, Bilko, if you're watching. I don't know why I'm going to do a little bit of French. I love the French. Oh, man. Oh, anyway, sorry. So I was speaking to somebody with some French got a real beautiful accent, and I actually spoken to one of those individuals for real, just a few days ago, and so nice to hear. Anyway, we're gonna roll with say Dragon Lancer is the biggest worry. I did have just a few goes when I first woke up. I wasn't in the fit state to kind of like record at the time, and Queen Artiola and Dragon Lancer do not go together. Unless you're the one with Queen Artiola, then you're just laughing. But yeah, a real mixed bag. I lost a few. One to Jack Frost deck. Lost to that Queen Artiola deck. It's had too much in terms of equipment. I had a really great battle though. Just ground him down basically. I think he got a little bit carried away. Just gotta take your time. Smash him up. That's what I did. That is what I did. Got it good too. Let's try and not repeat that. Okay, let's have a look. So the first thing to do is look for lucidity, for me anyway. And I'm on my fence. I've had people talk about lucidity, and I think a lot of endgame players go with lucidity. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. But I'm a Morty man, so I just prefer Cole. But I remember somebody in the comments saying not to use Cole. Now Cole served me so well. Just ushers people over to the graveyard, which is nice. Just a second. Went off a little bit. 29%, and they will be cold past around 16. What would I do if I was this guy? What would I do? I'll probably just play them all. As I know. Right, you're gonna be revive, aren't you? Always revive. I don't listen again. I don't like it. I really don't like me throw it on. Let's go with that. Is that gonna be retreat? Cycle 1, okay. Let's give Paragon some health then. Yeah, my man here is obviously only level 76 and starting off. It's one of my mates. His birthday today. Happy birthday, Jason of Gardener. Yeah. Well, that's nice. The Geomoncho. That retreat's gonna be quite useful for him. Let's go. Yeah, he's probably gonna wait for that torment. Yeah. I'm not sure how many matches I'm going to play. And also what I'm really thinking is I'm not sure how he's going to turn this around with that. This is just way too early, but we have to play. Oh, I don't know if he should retreat mode quadrios. I understand it, but did it already trigger? I'm not sure if it did. Maybe it didn't. Right, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun with you. And I'm gonna have my rage control. So basically rage control at the end. Bish bash boosh. I'm gonna add some attack to my dog Shamana. And you're gonna see the benefits of this sacrifice 13. Is there anybody else who really need to get out? I think they're all gonna die. I'm looking at the clock. Maybe they're gonna go for sure. Because my Dragon Lance is gonna kill everybody that needs to be killed. My man here is at an early stage of his game. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. this should be a very quick battle. That might be it. No. I don't know who's going to win with this spirit. Sharon. How's he going to do it? How you going to do it, son? You ain't going to do it. Okay, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Okay, so am I happy with this balance? Yeah. You know, before, in an earlier video, I was talking about completely removing recycle. I think it's going to catch me out at some point. And then at the back of my mind, and that's the only reason why I'm mentioning it, was I was going to have this as the cover to clone a recycle, but I haven't been doing it. This would have to be recycle, obviously evolved to level 15, maybe. Anyway, that's for the future. Let's go. And the reason why Dragon Lancer is because it's got the crystal award. Spaghetti-o. That's a big problem. Obviously. Might not even get to play a card. Unholy Rights Law, Pacifist, Confined, Blade Shard, Enmity. I think we did. Oh, I can't stand that Jack Frost card. Oh, that would have been interesting. Diablo. I might not even get to play a card. See, we're not going to win. Mass Charm for the strong effort. Right, we're going to play a card. Long story short, and obviously Aquarius first. Yeah, and Pebble Paragon as well. We're gonna leave it at that. At the end of the day, Aquarius is gonna get triggered. As a concept, it is interesting to have Aquarius. Oh, I was gonna say and Jack Frost, but Jack Frost is just a limited booster, isn't it? But he's got all the equipment, so Anyway, see what Diablo can do. The Diablo. Nothing much. Right. I feel like I'm running out of time. Not necessarily. Right, what we're going to do is this. Oh, what's that? Can't listen. Look at that, man. Right behind the Aquarius in the bottom row. I don't even know what it is. Okay, we're going to give some health to Paragon. Let's go. Wow, it needed it. That's the worst possible outcome. Uh-oh. I hate Confine. It's been so long with Aquarius. I actually forgot what he did. Wow, look at that. 7,000. That dot summoner's going to wreck us. Wow. Wow. I don't know if I've ever seen an Oceanus this high level, and now it makes complete sense. Wow. You've got to think about Dark Summoner already has sacrifice. Look at this Dark Summoner right here. Wow. Interesting. Who would have known? Boom. There you go. Live and learn. Wow. And of course, it's going to clone another Dark Summoner. Wow. I think I got Oceanus for the very first time since I started playing this game. I think it was last month. I can't remember if I did it on video. Let's just pop out. Yeah, well done. That was great. So I'm going to see if I've got Aquarius. I might actually just, Aquarius, Oceanus. Yeah, as I said, I only just got it. I think basically what I'm thinking about is my Torment deck. And I know it's going to be a lot more disappointing than that, but I really can't stand Task Mistress, even though it's a similar concept. Anyway, that's for another video. Maybe I get rid of Task Mistress and replace it with the Yoshinos. I don't expect it to go exactly as that one went, but yeah, I really enjoyed that battle, just as a learn thing. Okay, this is more my level. Indomai, only because it's Spirit Arbiter. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o. Blade Shard, Convalescence Model, Unholy Rites, Divine Shield, Immunity. That is, I wonder if that's better than, what's the other one I was talking about now? The one that resists. Anyway, what we're going to do, similar, okay, I need my Paragon. Long story short, I need my Paragon. We got a chance. The biggest threat is an Aquarius, and I really don't understand. Listen, I hope he's got lots of copies of this Aquarius, otherwise that should never be level 15. It's just going to take away from your total deck cost. Let's see what you got. Cycle 2 on Onari. I prefer the Death Revive, inspired by my Bilko. What is this? Diminished Rage by 4. We're waiting for Paragon. I can't remember how that Unholy Rites things work, but it would have been most useful to get rid of that Aquarius, but then I guess he might have been forced to play Onari, bring it straight into play, who knows. Right, so what am I going to do? I've played it now. Interesting. Right, so my first card is Aquarius. I'm going to try and clear the field with my and some attack. Paragon. And add some race control at the end. Let's give my Paragon some health. I'm not going to double down on it, it's just too early. What I mean double down, like adding 2 lots of health. Oh my gosh, again, man. 1 in 3, so obviously it had to be my Paragon that had to get the... That's beautiful. How am I going to get rid of this bloody Queen Aritiola? I guess it would have to be... Oh man, another one. Yeah, but the only way he can win is with those 2 dots only. Yeah, he's not going to do me any damage, is he? At the end of the day. Oh, well, he's got the Spirit Arbiter as well. I take back what I just said a minute ago. There's a few ways he can win. I'm not saying. Listen, I'm not saying I was gonna. What I was gonna say was these Queen Aritiola in themselves are only defensive, and they're locked away. So that was that. Right, I need to give my Paragon some health. Nothing else I can do. Look at my deck. The cards waiting to be played. Nothing much I can do. Yeah, he's going to play Dark Summoner now. Try and clear that Paragon, which is exactly what's going to happen. I can't do nothing about it. Oh, yeah, Spirit Arbiter is going to trigger as well. Yeah, I think this is endgame right now. Unless somehow... No, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. The only thing that can save me is somehow Aquarius triggering. I really would have needed Model. That was lucky. The only thing I lost was my rage controller card. Oh, that's so bad. Oh man. Yeah, just gotta yeah, that unholy rites. Oh my gosh, man. He's doing really well. How can I turn this again? We're in that this is exactly why Dragon Lancers not going to help. It's only going to revive their entire deck. Yeah, I needed a retreat, don't I? Tempted to take that Dragon Lancer out and put a retreat card in, you know. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I can't turn this around. I've got no other. My big damage bringer is Dark Summoner. Can I turn this around? No. Right. So what I'm gonna do. Very controversial. I'm gonna take that Dragon Lancer out. Should I? And the reason why is because I think I can work around it. So what I was talking myself into, and I maybe will change my mind again. Where is she? I think it is this. There you go. And I really don't want this, but I've only got 3 more deck costs I can use. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just destroying the deck just for the sake of 1 card, which is Queen Aritiola. As I maybe wouldn't have won that match anyway. Yeah, I can see myself doing more damage than good. What I really wanted to do that I didn't want to mention was add this. Served me very well. Let's just contemplate the ifs just very quickly. And there still would be a Queen Aritiola problem with this, but at least I could do damage across the board and over time, and I can pace things, which I've done before. Yeah, my Death Angel maybe could have got me out of trouble, you know, with that Queen Aritiola if I'd have just waited it out with the insta-kill. That would have been the only way. So I could have waited. I might actually just stick with that deck for now. But I just want to look at this. I think this is what I'm thinking in terms of deck costs, what it will allow. 1 damage bringer, maybe 1.5 of Flare Summoner. Nah. Nope. We're going to stick with this. And about 208 of 208, there's nothing I can do about Dragon Lancer. Just need to, yeah, it's going to be you, Death Angel. You're my wild card. It's either going to be, I'd have to think along the lines of replacing Death Angel with something else as a damage bringer. Cyber Eye. Nah, definitely not. If it was insta-kill, might be a bit more interesting. Going back to previous conversation. Just because I needed to clear that deck. You know, potentially clear those Queen Aritiola. Is that the way it works? Does insta-kill kill a Queen Aritiola? Don't know if it would. I don't think it would it? It has to be retreat. And I still don't have any retreat. Has to be retreat. Yeah. I've got to have an answer for that. I've got to have an answer for that Queen Aritiola. So if I go down that route, remove this, I can have a 28 cost card. I'm not saying I'm going to stick with it, I just need to... Not you, Flair, maybe not you, Flair, maybe not you. Let's go with that. Definitely space for the suggestion of overkill. Trying to deal with one card. Well, let's do I want to spend 120 scrolls? Listen, all right. I'm not going to spend the scrolls. I'm not going to spend... It's not active insight or anything. So when is the next one? Dual climax. 8 and 10. And 12 and... Right. I'm actually going to watch the Michael Jackson film a little bit later. This is the deck I'm going to roll with going forwards a little bit. I'm going to test it out. Maybe I'll go back to the other one again. Because at the end of the day, I'm not even sure Shipatera is going to necessarily have dealt with that kind of Queen Artiola. And what's the skill now when it clones Unholy Rites? I don't know if it would. I don't know if this would have dealt with the Unholy Rites problem. I don't know if any of these would have dealt with the Unholy Rites problem, apart from this, in combination with this, just to buy me the time. Yeah. Just having a quick look. Top row, unreplaceable. Inari at the moment, unreplaceable. I think Spirit Painting is just way too useful. Unreplaceable. Which leaves the bottom 3 cards. I do like having a Rage Control. I did upgrade her Rebirth to level 6. Because I just use it way too often. I use those level 10 Omni cards. The ones I'm really bothered about, just go off point for a little bit, is the level 15s. And the level 15s will potentially get Aria up to 15, will potentially get my Sacrifice to 15, and you know, when I get R1, I can do something with that first skill there too, and maybe Sacrifice to see where it goes with that. Maybe I use the 10s to boost the Sacrifice, who knows. But I'm happy. Right, so listen, this is the deck I'm going to roll with on the next kind of Deck Duels installment. It's not really worth spending gems unless it is active inside Dual Climax. I don't know when I'm going to do it, but when I do, it will be televised. Anyway, so please like, subscribe, enjoy your day, enjoy your game. Let me know any tips if you think, I know I've just scanned past my deck, haven't I? For me, again, I've got to have a retreat card for Queen Artiola. So I do like, again, I like having 2 Aquarius. I've got to have Torment. I've got to have Nereid. I need a damage bringer. I haven't got any Recycle, so 2 Revive, and Nari Strong Revive. I said my wild card is Spirit Painter. Potentially gets me the Recycle, gets me out of trouble. Can clone some amazing card on their side, so I don't need to recycle. So again, it's these last 3 cards. This one, yeah, if I melded Retreat maybe on Dragon Lancer, that would actually be okay, actually. If I had Dragon Lancer with Retreat, I think somebody might mention that, and I just poo-pooed it. But yeah, Dragon Lancer's the first card. I'm reviving everybody. Well, no, I'm not, because my Dragon Lancer with Retreat, that might be the only way. Yeah. I could have the same strategy, Dragon Lancer with Retreat. I've only got 1 copy of Dragon Lancer. Yeah. Again, it's that Queen Artiola problem. The reason why I'm thinking past the Recycle 2 is because that Queen Artiola problem where you revive their whole deck. Has to be retreat on a Dragon Lancer. Has to be. And find another solution for you. Talk to myself for the Recycle 2. Even this, as crazy as I say, I mean, it needs to be, what am I talking about? Yeah, immunity, probably the gold standard for Dark Summoner, but with my crazy thoughts where I'm at right now, Recycle 2, similar concept, you got your Dark Reversal. Because it already does everything else it needs to do. Dark Reversal, Sacrifice. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. And the flame thing. Yeah. So everything else is where it needs to be. And I've seen some people, put it on an Aquarius. I understand that, but I'm not there yet. I think I'm on level 104. And I don't have enough copies. Retreat. I did also think about whether I'll just level this up to level 15 now and just get rid of this Lorona. Just go with a 9-card deck until I power up or level up enough to go to a 10-card deck again. But this is crazy useful to do rage control once I've done all the damage a little bit earlier on in the chain. And of course, as soon as I take that to 15, it's permanent, if I did. At level 19 cost, it's amazing just to fit in as you grow. Anyway, that's it. Please like, subscribe. That's Stephen, man.